Hey brothers and sisters, I just wanted to come on here and make a video about humility and how to be humble. I'll just be talking a bit about what the world thinks it is to be like essentially a man, and that's completely the opposite of humble. So this conversation goes a bit, it's on topic from last week's Monday about the conversation deviation. So I just wanted to do this to stay in like the vein of what we're doing. So I'll just get into the first proverb. Proverbs 27:2. Let another praise you, and not your own mouth. A stranger, and not your own lips. So it's saying, if someone else is praising you for something you've done, that's okay. But going in there, into a conversation, and starting to talk about yourself, bring yourself up into the conversation when it has nothing to do with that conversation, is essentially a deviation. It's not humble. So you're seeking honor for yourself. You're boasting about yourself. Honor only comes from Yahusha, basically, and doing his good works, doing what he wants us to do, going through the boot camp, showing love to everyone, doing the 3 rules. That's what he wants us to do. That's how you get honor from Yahusha. Got another scripture here. 2 Corinthians 10:18. For it is not the one who commends himself who is approved, but the one whom Yahusha commends. Paul is explaining that real approval doesn't come from praising yourself, basically, but it comes from Yahusha's evaluation. If we're comparing ourselves with others and ourselves and just comparing all the time, we don't really have any understanding of what this is, of what being humble is. Yahusha can see our hearts. He evaluates us. He judges us. So that's the only approval we should really be seeking. Don't be relying on human praise. The only thing we should be doing is seeking to please Yahusha. And that's how we learn true humility. Being the lowest. Seeking to help. That's what Yahusha wants, isn't it? So being able to receive correction also comes into this. That's what my last video was about. If you haven't seen that, check that one out. So basically, it's how you can show humility as well. Because you're willing to accept help from someone. You're willing to accept being corrected. That's really lowering yourself, because someone who won't accept that thinks they're better than everyone. They'll stand there, deny it, won't receive the correction because they think they're higher and better than everyone else. That's exactly what demons do to someone's mindset. They get into that frontal lobe. People will start listening. They start lifting themselves up, praising themselves, and that's the complete opposite to what Yahusha wants. They can't receive the correction. They won't be humble. So basically, you want to be helping out without seeking recognition. You shouldn't need recognition because Yahusha is there evaluating our hearts. That's all. Isn't that enough recognition enough? Knowing that he's watching? Trust everything that good comes from Yahusha. A humble person is teachable, and someone who won't be shown when they're wrong is clearly not humble. So my generation is obsessed with themselves. Obsessed with themselves and obsessed with their looks and their personalities, and they overlook anything remotely truthful. They won't listen to you when you try and correct them because they're stuck in this demon-made mindset that they're listening to. The world is telling them that everything they're doing is okay. Being obsessed with themselves, only talking about themselves, having no deep, real conversation. It's disgusting. They will refuse help, and they always have to be correct in every single situation. They will never be wrong. They'll always want evidence and proof, and it's just annoying. Can't you receive the correction when you know you're wrong? Because they know they're wrong. You know when you're wrong, and someone comes and tries to correct you. If you don't receive that correction, you're not humble. You can't lower yourself enough to accept anything from anyone that's remotely truthful, if that's what you're doing. And I see that my generation does that so much. They cannot accept the truth. So I'm here speaking to my generation, and I'm trying to get you to see that humility is actually a strength. The world will tell you that it's weak and it's unmanly. You can't be a man if you're humble. You have to be jacked. You have to be jacked and know how to fight. That's what the world will tell you. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Because the war is spiritually. It's a spiritual war that we're going through with demons. Demons are in every single conversation you have with anyone in the world. Every single conversation. And if you can see that, then you can see the truth. And call it out. In the right situation, sometimes you need to call it out. Because you're essentially helping them. Don't be gutless. Anyway, so yeah. The world will tell you that being humble is weak, and it's letting people walk all over you. But Yahusha shows the opposite. So my message to my generation, Generation Z, is that the first is the last, and the last is the first. The most humble person and the least person, the most humble and least person in the room is the person who is the most. They are the person that doesn't seek validation from anyone but Yahusha, and they are obedient to Yahusha's instruction. They will listen to everything that Yahusha tells them. They're listening. They're being humble. They're lowering themselves. Anyone that can't do that is disobedient. It's just straight disobedient. It's wicked. Turning all the conversations to yourself. I just urge you, brothers and sisters, to seek this truth. That the world is lying. The world is just a lie. It's demons. The world is created by demons. Every single conversation you have is a demon. You're talking to a demon. They will always deviate to themselves, talk about themselves, complain about the stuff that all their hardships apparently. But what they don't realize is the truth is here. The truth is here, and they could have it if they would just seek it. They'd rather be comfortable in their own little mindsets, listening to demons. They won't accept what's true. They won't see what's real. So I'm just speaking to you, my generation, I urge you to just find the truth. This is the truth. You shouldn't be seeking validation from anyone but Yahusha. All Yahusha wants is to see your good works. Use your talents to praise Yahusha, to do good works for Yahusha. It's about being loving, but not being gutless either. You have to know to speak out to the right people in the right moment. Sometimes, you just have to let it go, let them have it, because that is all you have to do. Don't take it personally, let it have it. But sometimes you have to speak out as well. That's what has to be done. That's the only way to get to some people. The world is just a stubborn place. And yeah, so I just urge you, brothers and sisters, to keep watching these videos, and get through it. Get through the boot camp. This is how you do it. Thanks for watching, brothers and sisters. I'll see you in the next one.